the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Aaron Cantor, the Boxing Voice, here with Robert Garcia. Coach, talk about how training has gone, man. What's been the emphasis knowing you're going up against a bigger, stronger fighter this time?
Look, training camp's been going great. You know, Mikey going up against a bigger, a great world champion is a big challenge. But you know, we're already doing that in the gym. You know, I have undefeated. Actually, our 5 sparring partners, all 5 are undefeated. They're all in the gym, not as sparring partners. They're in the gym to work and to try to beat up on Mikey. They're not sparring partners. None of them are guys that I hired. Okay, you guys are gonna, you guys are hired. You guys are gonna pay so much because you're gonna be sparring Mikey. Mikey's paying the guys, but not because they're sparring partners. They're actually, some of them are members of my team that are doing a great job, man. And I have one of them, that I will mention. He's a 2012 silver medalist, Esquiva Falcao, undefeated, fights at 160. Right now, I'm sure he's walking around 170, 175, and Mikey's, that's the type of sparring Mikey needs to have, because he's going to have to do this for 12 rounds against Errol Spence. If the fight goes 12 rounds, it won't be easy. That's why I need him to be sparring guys like Falcao. Alexis Rocha, who's a top welterweight, fighting with an undefeated record, is another one, that's giving Mikey hella work. They're working very hard, and I'm not telling them to slow down or to throw this, throw that. I need them to go out there, try to beat up on Mikey, because that's what we're gonna have when we face Errol Spence. We're gonna have a monster in front of us. So I want these guys to do the same in sparring.
Coach, the last lightweight champion to move up and beat a welterweight champion was Shane Mosley when he beat Oscar De La Hoya. What do you say to the people that may believe Mikey won't be able to take Spence's power, and the idea that he might have to outbox him and stay on the outside in this fight?
Look, I think you were wrong about the last person that did that. I think Bronner did it after Mosley. And people don't mention it because, okay, he fought Paul Malignaggi, so people don't really want to, don't give him that much credit. But he did move up from 135 to 147 to become world champion. But you mentioned Mosley, pound for pound, one of the best fighters in boxing. Oscar De La Hoya, obviously a legend. So that was something, Mosley did what very few thought he could do, and with Mikey, it's no exception, man. Mikey could do it. Mikey's got the skills. Mikey, look, until you're inside the ring with Mikey, and I'm telling you, because every single one of Mikey's opponents that Mikey's faced, world champions, have told us, man, outside of the ring, Mikey seems like just, somebody not that hard, not that difficult. But when you're inside the ring, that's when you really know who you're against. Every single opponent has told us, Mikey's stronger than they expected. Mikey's smarter than they expected. Mikey has that special talent that very few fighters have. I'm not saying he's the only one, but very few fighters have that talent where until you're inside the ring with them, you realize how difficult it's going to be. And I think Errol Spence is also a very talented fighter, but I don't know if he's got that skill that Mikey has. And until the day of the fight, after the fight, we'll know what Errol Spence tells us.
Coach, last question: does a win over Spence put Mikey to that threshold of kind of like the Canelo level of stardom in boxing, and does it put him in that discussion of possibly one of the best to ever do it?
I believe so. Look, this is a very difficult fight, a fight that not many believe we could pull it off, and doing so will definitely put Mikey up there as one of the best in history, pound for pound, maybe the best at the moment. Look, what Canelo does or has been doing, it's going to be hard to match something like that. Look, Canelo has a whole country behind him. He's a rock star. He doesn't have to fight a big name to fill up an arena with 30,000 people. He could do that and fighting a sparring match and still fill up stadium. So it's hard to compare something like that to Canelo. Obviously, Mikey's fighting the best out there. So people that know boxing will recognize that, yes, his skills, his challenges Mikey's taking are as good or even better than what Canelo has done. But Canelo's just a superstar, my man. He's a superstar, and we have to be real too. It's not going to be easy.
Thank you.
The voice of the people, the Boxing Voice. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get notified anytime one of our videos drops.
Ain't no other sight in the game can see the boxing voice.